Hey, what's up guys? So I'm going to show you how to do this kind of add this kind of flex to your material. Let me show you. I just did this quick animation. If you look at everything here, it was textured with this kind of I use actually the Corona multi shader, but I will not show that today. I want to show how to make this kind of freckles. You see, you have the black and you have the kind of white. You have the, all these like flakes on a material. It's not complicated. It's a very simple thing. But yeah, let me show you how I did that. This is an image, so just to zoom in, I hope you guys can see this. So you have like this kind of random flakes. That's what I'm just going to quickly recreate in Corona render. Let's jump into Cinema 4D. So just have a cube, and let me add this Corona sky to this. I'll just make a gradient, a simple gradient, and then I'll just create Corona physical material, throw it to the cube, and then go to the node material editor. Okay, so we have this material here, simple material. So what we're going to do, I won't change a lot of things, just I will show like how to get those flags, because normally you can do them with one color, but I will show you how to do them with many colors, like more than one colors. So let's say we have this material here, right? Let me just make a different color to this, because I'm screen recording. My laptop is like, it has given up on me. It's freezing actually. It's freezing. So yeah, anyway, let's say I'm happy with this type of material, right? Now the way that I'll add flex, I can add first the noise, and I'll just increase contrast. Normally I'll just do that by low clipping, and I'll drop the global scale of this noise. Let's say it's like 10%, so you can see just some black spots and some white spots. Maybe let me increase it a bit for the sake of the tutorial. And if we plug this in directly to the texture of the material, you will see our material becomes this. Alright, so for the sake of demonstration, let me add a simple color first. So I can add a simple color first to the okay, so this is our color. So now our material are this kind of yellowish color or something like that. Now let's say we want to add some flex there. Like for a start, let's say I want to add some black kind of flex. So what I'll do, I'll go back. Let's say I'll go back to my noise here. I want to add this noise onto the top. One thing that you can do actually with the noise itself, you could put color 1 as this yellow color, and then color 2 as this yellow color, and color 1 is the other color, and it could work. But if you are working with many different materials, then you don't have flexibility if you actually do this thing using that method. So what we'll do, we'll just have our color here, or you can even use a material or anything here. The idea is to add the flex on top of that. So if I come to new shader in Corona, I have like a mixer shader. So instead of our color running direct to the material, we can put it as the base color, and then we put it as the texture of the material. Okay, so far so good. Nothing is happening because we are not doing anything, right? Now here on this noise, back to the noise, I actually want this noise to to not be as busy, right? Let me show you what I mean. If I do something like this, I have a lot of black and just a few flakes of white, right? So I can actually bring this into the mixer text. So what you will see actually what has happened, if you can see, I'm not sure if you guys can really see this. Yeah, if you can see this, we now have some dots on top of this. So what's happening, this mixer shader, we're putting in the color, and then on top of that we're putting in the noise, and then the white parts of the noise actually control the visibility of this color. So as you can see, there's top layer and base layer. We did not plug anything to the top layer, so the top layer actually is this one, and you can change the color of this to anything that you want. And when you change the color of this top layer, it is masked using the white parts of the noise. So for now, let's just keep it white, and if you go back to our Corona, you can already see what has happened. We don't even need to open the VFB for this, but yeah, basically we have some kind of flex there, and then we can tweak it a bit more. Maybe if we want to make it a bit smaller, we can make 15%, so and change seeds and all these other things. But here's the thing, remember on our example we have this kind of light flex, but we also have the red flex or any other color that you want. On this thing you have black, sort of. Anyway, the thing is actually still simple and still the very same thing. You can just come to Corona again, create another mixer shader, use this mixer shader as the base layer. You can just directly connect it to the, and if we use it like this, you will see that actually this has become white. That's because there is no noise to actually hide or mask out parts of this top layer. So the base layer is there, but the top layer is covering everything. So as a result, our material is white, and we don't want that. So what you can do, we can just duplicate this kind of noise that we have already created, right? We can then plug it into the second mixer shader, and you can see the flex are there now. So if, let's say for example, I change this to some kind of, just crashed anyway. So now when you check the result of this mixer shader, use it as the base layer of the second mixer shader, and then we throw in basically the same noise, and use the blending mode. The blending mode by default is 8, so let's say I use something like overlay. But there's one thing that we need to do. We have to go to this noise, because it's still practically the same noise the other one. We can just change the seed. We can even change many other parameters like the scale or anything. For now, we'll just change the seed, and then when we come back here, this is on black, it's on overlay, and the top color is black. If we come back to our Corona, you could see now not only do we have one, but we have more types of flags, and you can still keep doing that same process. You can do that same process over and over, and can keep adding more and more flags onto your material. Yeah, so basically this is how you do this kind of thing. You can polish it to make it as good as you like, but yeah, the idea is to just show the technique. Let me drop this. You can change also the blending mode here to have like more interesting kind of results. And when you come here to your Corona, yep, you can see you have yeah, basically this kind of flakes, and that's how you create them. If you want to reduce, let's say the white flakes are too much, you can still come back to the noise here and clip it more. The low clip, you can clip it more. So here is like clipped a lot, and you can see now we have reduced the amount of the white flakes. The thing is, once you just have this setup, you can actually use the result of this mixer shader in actually many different things, like the roughness, the bump, and all the other things. Yeah, so thank you guys.